All right, folks, the lefty media is using tariff hysteria to cover up for Jay Powell's incompetence and to frame Donald Trump. And that's the subject of the riff. So, Wall Street Journal and New York Times out with screaming headlines that today's small 0.3% rise in the CPI, Consumer Price Index, should be blamed on Trump's tariffs. The Times called it U.S. inflation accelerated in June as Trump's tariffs pushed up prices. The Wall Street Journal called it inflation picks up to 2.7% as tariffs start to seep into prices. So I'm going to say at the start, this is nonsense, baloney. The lefty media is using tariff hysteria to cover up Jay Powell's gross mismanagement and frame Trump. The report shows no such thing. Newspapers, on the other hand, along with most of the media, love to blame every little piece of even quasi-bad news on Trump's tariffs. Now, actually, since January, the CPI has increased only a low 1.8% at an annual rate, which is less than the Fed's 2% target. The core CPI increased 2.1% over the same period. And Mr. Trump's supply-side-oriented one big beautiful bill with its pro-growth tax cuts and deregulation hasn't even taken effect yet. There's a productivity boom out there that will also curb inflation. And also, during Mr. Trump's first 5 months, blue-collar wages have risen much faster than prices, a welcome relief from Bidenflation. But back to the CPI. The 12-month change looks higher because a year ago, the index was flat, 0.0. That's the luck of the draw. Also, the 1% jump in gasoline prices is based purely on summer seasonal adjustment. In fact, gasoline has not risen nationwide. It's been hovering around $3.15 for quite some time. Meanwhile, new car prices fell 0.3%. Used car prices fell 0.7%. Goods prices, which are really the most sensitive area to tariffs, have risen only 0.7%. That is only 0.7% over the past 3 months when Mr. Trump's baseline tariff was put into place. Apparel prices over the past 3 months actually fell by 0.8%. They, too, are rather tariff sensitive. Now, to be sure, some prices rise while other prices fall each month. Did you know there are 80,000 prices in the Consumer Price Index grouped into 200 categories? So, the New York Times will point out that home furnishing went up 1% in June, and they are right. And recreational goods like TVs and sporting equipment increased 0.8%, and that is also correct. But year to year, home furnishings are up only 1.7%, and the recreational goods actually fell 0.8%. Again, in any given month, some prices rise, other prices fall. I wouldn't be drawing any tariff conclusions about it just yet. You know, the peak of Bidenflation was 9%, and cumulatively, over the course of his presidency, prices rose over 20%. Now, back in his first term, even with the Chinese tariffs, Mr. Trump's inflation rate remained well under 2%. And here, in his second term, his inflation rate remains well under 2%. That means a 4.5% Federal Reserve target rate is way too high, as the president has been saying. Real story here is Jay Powell's mismanagement of monetary policy and his bank's own gargantuan losses, not to speak of his Taj Mahal building cost overruns. Lefty media is trying to take the focus off Jay Powell and put it on Donald Trump. Guess what? Ain't gonna work. And that's the riff.